Sun as thought patterns in all Nakshatras, Libra Rising. Sun in Ashwini Nakshatra, 7th house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Ashwini Nakshatra in the 7th house, your thought patterns are focused on initiating and leading within partnerships and relationships. Ashwini's fast-paced pioneering energy aligns with Libra's desire for harmonious and dynamic connections, encouraging you to think about how to infuse freshness and vitality into your partnerships. You often contemplate ways to bring new ideas and enthusiasm into your relationships, valuing partnerships that allow for mutual growth and innovation. This placement inspires you to approach relationships with energy and openness, thinking about how to create balance while maintaining excitement. Sun in Bharani Nakshatra, 7th house. With the Sun in Bharani Nakshatra in the 7th house, your Libra Ascendant's focus on harmony combines with Bharani's transformative, nurturing energy in partnerships. Bharani encourages you to think deeply about the cycles of growth and renewal within relationships, valuing connections that bring emotional resilience and understanding. You may often contemplate the ethical and nurturing aspects of your partnerships, focusing on building relationships that endure through challenges. This placement inspires you to create a supportive and compassionate bond with others, thinking about how to balance personal freedom with commitment and responsibility. Sun in Krittika Nakshatra, 8th house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Krittika Nakshatra in the 8th house, your thought patterns are oriented towards inner transformation, intensity, and illumination in hidden matters. Krittika's discerning and focused energy encourages you to look deeply within, often contemplating themes of self-purification and personal growth. You may find yourself drawn to understanding deeper psychological and spiritual insights, focusing on cutting through superficiality to reveal truth and strength. This placement inspires you to approach transformation with a clear, discerning mind, thinking about how to embrace change that leads to profound self-discovery. Sun in Rohini Nakshatra, 8th house. With the Sun in Rohini Nakshatra in the 8th house, your Libra Ascendant's refined, aesthetic sense merges with Rohini's nurturing and creative energy, especially in the realm of personal transformation and shared resources. Rohini encourages you to contemplate how to bring beauty and harmony into life's transformative experiences, valuing growth that is both emotionally fulfilling and profound. You are often drawn to exploring the deeper meanings of security and abundance in your inner life, focusing on ways to transform personal and shared resources. This placement inspires you to approach growth with a nurturing perspective, thinking about how to cultivate inner stability and resilience. Sun in Mrigashira Nakshatra, 9th house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Mrigashira Nakshatra in the 9th house, your thought patterns focus on exploration, curiosity, and intellectual growth in philosophical and spiritual matters. Mrigashira's inquisitive energy encourages you to pursue knowledge and understanding, often contemplating the diversity of ideas and beliefs. You may frequently think about how to integrate a sense of curiosity into your life philosophy, valuing flexibility and adaptability in your pursuit of wisdom. This placement inspires you to approach learning as a journey, thinking about how to expand your perspective while maintaining a balanced worldview. Sun in Ardra Nakshatra, 9th house. With the Sun in Ardra Nakshatra in the 9th house, your Libra Ascendant's pursuit of harmony and understanding aligns with Ardra's intense, transformative energy in matters of philosophy and higher learning. Ardra encourages you to confront and analyze life's complexities, often contemplating themes of resilience and personal growth through intellectual and spiritual challenges. You may think deeply about how to develop a robust and honest worldview, valuing philosophical insights that withstand the test of time. This placement inspires you to seek wisdom through depth and intensity, thinking about how to balance intellectual rigor with emotional resilience. Sun in Punarvasu Nakshatra, 10th house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Punarvasu Nakshatra in the 10th house, your thought patterns focus on renewal, adaptability, and hope in career and public life. Punarvasu's nurturing and resilient energy combines with Libra's diplomatic nature, encouraging you to contemplate how to bring harmony and positive transformation into your professional life. You may often think about ways to rebuild and inspire in your career, valuing roles that allow for creative solutions and mutual support. This placement inspires you to approach your career with a sense of optimism, focusing on how to contribute positively to the world around you. Sun in Pushya Nakshatra, 10th house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Pushya Nakshatra in the 10th house, your thought patterns are centered on responsibility, stability, and nurturing in your career and public image. Pushya's supportive and disciplined energy combines with Libra's diplomatic nature, encouraging you to think about building a solid and compassionate reputation in your professional life. You often contemplate ways to create a work environment that values empathy and mutual support, focusing on contributions that bring harmony and security. This placement inspires you to approach your career with care and dedication, thinking about how to lead in a way that supports and uplifts those around you. Sun in Ashlesha Nakshatra, 10th house. With the Sun in Ashlesha Nakshatra in the 10th house, your Libra Ascendant's balanced approach blends with Ashlesha's intuitive, strategic energy, particularly in professional life and public standing. Ashlesha encourages you to think about how to navigate career challenges with insight and diplomacy, valuing a thoughtful approach to professional relationships. You may often contemplate how to use your intuitive skills to build influence and respect in your career, focusing on managing work dynamics effectively. This placement inspires you to approach your public image with depth and strategy, thinking about how to create a respected presence that aligns with your values. Sun in Magha Nakshatra, 11th house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Magha Nakshatra in the 11th house, your thought patterns revolve around leadership, legacy, and purpose in social networks and aspirations. Magha's royal traditional energy aligns with Libra's sense of harmony, encouraging you to think about how to inspire and guide within your social circles. You may often contemplate how to create meaningful connections that reflect dignity and mutual respect, focusing on aspirations that honor both personal values and collective well-being. This placement inspires you to approach your social goals with a sense of responsibility, thinking about how to lead in ways that bring stability and honor to your community. Sun in Purva Phalguni Nakshatra, 11th house. With the Sun in Purva Phalguni Nakshatra in the 11th house, your Libra Ascendant's sociable and balanced nature combines with Purva Phalguni's creative, joyful energy, especially in social networks and friendships. Purva Phalguni encourages you to think about how to bring pleasure, harmony, and beauty to your friendships and community. You often contemplate ways to foster a warm, inclusive social circle, valuing connections that allow for mutual enjoyment and creative collaboration. This placement inspires you to approach your goals with enthusiasm, thinking about how to build friendships and alliances that support both individual joy and collective fulfillment. Sun in Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra, 12th house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Uttara Phalguni Nakshatra in the 12th house, your thought patterns are influenced by service, responsibility, and introspection, especially in spiritual and inner matters. Uttara Phalguni's disciplined, commitment-oriented energy aligns with Libra's desire for balance, encouraging you to think about creating stability and purpose within yourself. You often contemplate themes of self-dedication, valuing practices that bring inner harmony and a sense of responsibility to your spiritual life. This placement inspires you to approach inner growth with a steady, reflective mindset, thinking about how to build a lasting connection with your inner self. Sun in Hasta Nakshatra, 12th house. With the Sun in Hasta Nakshatra in the 12th house, your Libra Ascendant's diplomatic nature blends with Hasta's skillful, adaptable energy, particularly in matters of introspection, spirituality, and solitude. Hasta encourages you to think about how to refine your inner self, valuing spiritual practices that involve mindfulness and self-improvement. You may often contemplate ways to manage your inner world with precision, focusing on cultivating peace and control within. This placement inspires you to approach spirituality with practical wisdom, thinking about how to find balance and serenity through personal mastery and inner awareness. Sun in Chitra Nakshatra, 1st house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Chitra Nakshatra in the first house, your thought patterns revolve around beauty, creativity, and self-presentation. Chitra's artistic and structured energy enhances your Libra qualities, encouraging you to think about how to express yourself with elegance and charm. You often contemplate how to present a refined, balanced image that resonates with your sense of style and integrity, valuing self-expression that reflects both inner harmony and outer beauty. This placement inspires you to approach life with a focus on refinement, thinking about how to make a memorable impression that aligns with your values and aspirations. Sun in Swati Nakshatra, first house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Swati Nakshatra in the first house, your thought patterns center on independence, adaptability, and balance in self-expression. Swati's diplomatic and freedom-loving energy enhances Libra's natural desire for harmony, encouraging you to think about how to present yourself in a way that reflects both confidence and fairness. You often contemplate how to maintain your individuality while building connections, valuing flexibility in your approach to relationships. This placement inspires you to approach life with a balanced, graceful demeanor, thinking about how to express yourself authentically while remaining open and adaptable to others. Sun in Vishakha Nakshatra, first house. With the Sun in Vishakha Nakshatra in the first house, your Libra Ascendant's charm and sociability combine with Vishakha's determined and ambitious energy in personal expression and self-image. Vishakha encourages you to think about how to pursue goals with focus and perseverance, often contemplating ways to channel your ambitions into purposeful self-presentation. You may be drawn to ideas of personal growth and achievement, focusing on developing an image that reflects both strength and poise. This placement inspires you to approach life with a sense of purpose, thinking about how to harmonize your drive for success with a balanced, approachable demeanor. Sun in Anuradha Nakshatra, second house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Anuradha Nakshatra in the second house, your thought patterns revolve around loyalty, depth, and resilience in areas related to finances, family values, and self-worth. Anuradha's devoted and emotionally rich energy encourages you to think about building stability in your material and emotional life, valuing resources that support long-term growth. You often contemplate how to nurture both personal and familial security, focusing on creating a foundation based on loyalty and mutual support. This placement inspires you to approach finances and values with dedication, thinking about how to cultivate a secure environment that honors both tradition and emotional depth. Sun in Jyeshtha Nakshatra, second house. With the Sun in Jyeshtha Nakshatra in the second house, your Libra Ascendant's diplomatic nature merges with Jyeshtha's powerful, introspective energy in matters of wealth, self-worth, and family values. Jyeshtha encourages you to think about asserting authority and responsibility over your resources, valuing financial independence and mastery. Your thoughts may revolve around building personal strength and resilience, often contemplating how to protect and manage your assets effectively. This placement inspires you to approach material matters with confidence and strategic insight, thinking about how to build a foundation that reflects both power and wisdom. Sun in Mula Nakshatra, third house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Mula Nakshatra in the third house, your thought patterns are shaped by curiosity, depth, and a desire for truth in communication and relationships with siblings and peers. Mula's transformative energy aligns with Libra's intellectual and social tendencies, encouraging you to explore deeper truths in your interactions. You often contemplate how to communicate in ways that are both insightful and balanced, valuing conversations that bring clarity and understanding. This placement inspires you to approach learning and communication with intensity and purpose, thinking about how to share ideas that bring growth and transformation. Sun in Purva Ashadha Nakshatra, third house. With the Sun in Purva Ashadha Nakshatra in the third house, your Libra Ascendant sociability and love for harmony are enhanced by Purva Ashadha's optimistic, resilient energy in communication and personal connections. Purva Ashadha encourages you to think about how to bring enthusiasm and positivity into your relationships, valuing open-minded and supportive interactions. You often contemplate ways to express yourself confidently, focusing on communication that uplifts and inspires those around you. This placement inspires you to approach relationships with a hopeful mindset, thinking about how to foster mutual respect and encouragement. Sun in Uttara Ashadha Nakshatra, 4th house. As a Libra Ascendant, with the Sun in Uttara Ashadha Nakshatra in the 4th house, your thought patterns are centered on discipline, integrity, and stability within the home and family environment. Uttara Ashadha's honorable, committed energy combines with Libra's natural desire for harmony, encouraging you to think about building a stable and supportive household. You may often contemplate ways to create a home environment that reflects responsibility and mutual respect, valuing a foundation that supports personal and family growth. This placement inspires you to approach family matters with a sense of purpose, thinking about how to create a lasting and harmonious legacy for your loved ones. Sun in Shravana Nakshatra, 4th house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Shravana Nakshatra in the 4th house, your thought patterns focus on nurturing, wisdom, and stability within the home and family life. Shravana's observant and reflective energy aligns with Libra's harmonious nature, encouraging you to think about how to create a peaceful and supportive home environment. You often contemplate ways to foster understanding and emotional connection in family matters, valuing insights that lead to balanced relationships. This placement inspires you to approach family life with care and thoughtfulness, thinking about how to build a foundation based on mutual respect and empathy. Sun in Dhanishta Nakshatra, 5th house. With the Sun in Dhanishta Nakshatra in the 5th house, your Libra Ascendant's sociable and balanced qualities combine with Dhanishta's rhythmic, ambitious energy, especially in creative pursuits, self-expression, and romance. Dhanishta encourages you to think about how to channel your creative energy and social connections toward meaningful goals, valuing consistency and dedication in personal projects. Your thoughts often revolve around how to make a lasting impact through your talents and relationships, focusing on self-expression that aligns with your values. This placement inspires you to approach creativity with purpose, thinking about how to achieve recognition and contribute positively to your social circle. Sun in Shatabhisha Nakshatra, 5th house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Shatabhisha Nakshatra in the 5th house, your thought patterns are shaped by introspection, healing, and originality in areas of self-expression, creativity, and romance. Shatabhisha's mystical and transformative energy encourages you to explore unique and innovative approaches in your personal projects and relationships, valuing authenticity and emotional depth. You may often contemplate how to express yourself in a way that reflects your inner truth, focusing on personal growth and self-discovery. This placement inspires you to approach creativity and relationships with a healing mindset, thinking about how to share your unique perspective with the world. Sun in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra, 6th house. With the Sun in Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra in the 6th house, your Libra Ascendant's diplomatic nature merges with Purva Bhadrapada's intense, transformative energy, particularly in matters of work, health, and daily routines. Purva Bhadrapada encourages you to think about how to bring depth and resilience to your daily responsibilities, valuing routines that foster personal growth and well-being. You may often contemplate how to transform your approach to work and service, focusing on finding meaning in the tasks you undertake. This placement inspires you to approach your responsibilities with dedication, thinking about how to create positive change in your work and health habits. Sun in Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra, 6th house. As a Libra Ascendant with the Sun in Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra in the 6th house, your thought patterns revolve around patience, wisdom, and service in your approach to work and health. Uttara Bhadrapada's contemplative and stable energy aligns with Libra's desire for balance, encouraging you to think about cultivating peace and resilience in your daily routines. You often contemplate how to serve others in a way that also nurtures your own well-being, valuing practices that bring both harmony and fulfillment. This placement inspires you to approach responsibilities with calm and thoughtfulness, focusing on creating routines that support long-term stability and inner peace. Sun in Revati Nakshatra, 6th house. With the Sun in Revati Nakshatra in the 6th house, your Libra Ascendant's compassionate and harmonious nature combines with Revati's nurturing, empathetic energy, especially in the realm of work, service, and health. Revati encourages you to think about how to bring kindness and support into your daily life, often contemplating how to create a work environment that fosters mutual understanding and care. Your thoughts are centered on service and the well-being of others, valuing routines that allow for both personal fulfillment and contribution to others. This placement inspires you to approach work and health with a selfless perspective, thinking about how to create a positive impact while nurturing your inner peace and well-being.